Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to Hanover Raceway. My name is Katie Hillier, and thank you for joining us here on this toasty Saturday afternoon. We have a lot to go through with you here this afternoon in just a few minutes.
Depend on farmers to wake up before the dawn, to never take sick days, to produce the food that helps our families grow, dedicated for generations to those we turn to the most, families with one common value, providing our community with the highest quality of service possible. And for centuries, they've been working tirelessly to uphold that value, carrying the load when it becomes too heavy, providing time to nurture the next generation, the men, women, and children that make up the families that feed our community. Working together will yield a bountiful future for everyone. Nobody makes it on their own. Success is measured by the prosperity of the farmers they serve. We all depend on farmers, and together, for over 130 years, farmers depend on them.
Robertson McGavin, legendary customer service. It's in our DNA.
Welcome back, everyone. I'm Katie Hillier, and I'm now joined here by April Marshall, who works for the town of Hanover and helps organize the Saugeen Summer Oh, Jesus, can't speak today. The Saugeen Student Startup Program. That is quite a mouthful for me. But we have all of those lovely booths here this afternoon. April, it's so nice to have you here. I just wanted to hear, what does the town of Hanover do for such a great program like this?
Yeah, thanks, Katie. Thanks for having me. So the town of Hanover is a proud partner of the Saugeen Student Startup Program. So SUP, as we call it for short, is a Saugeen Connects initiative, and Saugeen Connects is a partnership between several municipalities. So just quickly, West Grey, Hanover, Brockton, South Bruce, Erin Elderslie, Wellington North, and Minto with the Saugeen Economic Development Corporation. So it's great to have this regional collaboration, and yeah, we're happy to host the Saugeen Student Startup Program, which gives youth startup funding to run their own summer business and the entrepreneurial skills and training that they need.
That's very cool, and it's so nice. I've already wandered around and looked at some of the booths, and some of these kids have created such amazing things that I wouldn't think of. So it's quite an amazing initiative, and I'm very proud to live in a town that supports such a great cause.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah, it's really cool to see all the innovative ideas that they come up with, and this is the third year we've done it, so we have returning ones as well, youth as well. So it's very neat to see how they've grown their business utilizing the training that we're providing as well.
Definitely. Well, thank you so much for being here, April, and I'll let you get back out to your booths there. If you're joining us on track, make sure you take a walk around and see all of the amazing initiatives and projects that these youth have been working on. And if you buy anything from them, you'll get a ballot to win some cool prizes that we've got under the grandstand. So make sure you walk around and see. You never know what you might find. And so we'll be back in just a minute, and I'll go over some of the stuff we've got coming up in the next couple weeks. Welcome back, everyone, to the PBJ Cleaning Depot pregame show. I am Katie Hillier. I'm excited to walk through with you on some of the other stuff we've got going on here on track in the next couple weeks. One thing I do want to mention today, also with the Saugeen Student Starter Program being here, we also have $2 hamburgers and hot dogs at our food booth, so make sure you go over and grab a couple that are delicious. It's been an amazing July so far. We had so many events throughout the month of July. We kicked off July 9th with Bob McClure Day, which was a massive success for the Bruce Gray Mentorship, who we have here doing 50-50 this weekend as well. Make sure you see them under the grandstand. Then we had kicked off the first leg of our Women's Driving Championship on July 16th, which then carried over to Dresden Raceway on July 17th. Natasha Day is currently in the lead, but next weekend on August 12th on the Friday at Grand River Raceway, we will kick off leg number 3. I think at this point it is still anybody's game with 3 legs to go. The 4th will be in Leamington on Sunday, September 25th, with the final being held in London on Friday, October 14th. They're going to come quick. I mean, I can't believe it's already a week out till our next leg of this race, and I'm so excited to see that. I will be there with Monique Vague from Woodbine Mohawk Park, who was here with me for the first 2 legs of that. So I'm really excited to see her again, and we'll be doing the broadcast at Grand River Raceway as well. I just want to note next week we have no live racing here, as our fall fair will be on these grounds next week. So we'll have no live racing. It will resume on August 20th, which will be the kickoff of our Balanced Image eliminations, which will, looking at some of the horses we've got eligible and stuff for that, I think it's going to be a really good elimination this year, and I'm excited to see who pulls off the Balanced Image final win on August 27th. One thing I also want to mention too, if you're new to us, we mention this every week, we have the Canadian Tire Celebrate With Us contest. In the second page of your program, there is a little piece of paper you can fill out to let us know if you're celebrating a birthday or an anniversary. All you have to do is fill that out, and there is a ballot box by our program booth that you can let us know. Make sure you let us know by race 5, and you'll be entered to win a $100 gift voucher courtesy of Hanover Canadian Tire. Another thing I want to mention is in race 9, which will be our last race today, we'll have the Match Eatery Pick a Horse contest. All you have to do is, I will mention this before race 9 kicks off, we'll have somebody somewhere on the grounds of the raceway with envelopes according to each horse in race number 9. All you have to do is run up and get one. It's first come, first serve. And if the horse in that envelope you pick wins the race or gets second or third, you will win a gift certificate to the Match Eatery and Public House next door. So thank you so much to those at the Match Eatery and Public House for sponsoring this contest. So that sums up some of the events we've got going on coming up in the next few weeks. Just a reminder, no live racing next weekend. But let's talk about today. Today we have the $300 Survivor contest. All you have to do is have a working HPI bet account. It's free to play. And, we've had weekends where people take home that jackpot all by themselves, and sometimes we have to divide it up between 3 winners. So if we have any more than 3 winners at the end of the day, it will just be divided $100 each, and it will be randomly drawn by the people here. So, you know what? I've seen people, and we had bigger pots in the last couple weekends for the special events we had going on, and we've had people taking them home solely. So, $300 you can turn into a lot more if you're good with your betting, which some days I am, some days I'm not. So you never know. Talking about our wagering menu today, we kick off our card with the Pick 5, the $1,500 guarantee. Make sure you get in on that before race 1 kicks off. We have a Pick 3 that starts in race number 4. We have a $1,000 guaranteed Pick 4 in race number 6, and today our late double will kick off in race 8. So make sure you get in on those wagers before those races kick off. Let's move ahead now to my long shot play of the day and my best bet, sponsored by Bounce Radio. My best bet of the day today is Diamonds or Twine. If you've been with us paying attention this season, you know this horse. She's barely been stopped. You can't stop her. She's 6 for 7 on her starts here this year. I just found it so hard to bet against her. I feel like you cannot leave her off your cards this week. Loves this track. She gets around so well. Doesn't matter who's driving her. That does not slow her down. She's going up in class this week, but again, I don't think that's going to stop her. I think she's going to do very well for us this afternoon. My long shot to this week, which may be a little Yeah, I think he'll pay well, but I think he might do better than you think. Is number 3 in race number 9, Self-Important. He's having a big class bump. That's the only thing that made me make him my long shot. He's had 2 seconds recently, hasn't found that winner's circle much lately. Last week finished in 159 and 1 at Georgian Downs, which is not bad. But yeah, that major class bump I think is only going to be the thing that challenges him here this afternoon. I think he will pay good if he gets around here this afternoon. Those are my 2 picks of the day. Let's kick off race number 1. I am going with the 2 moving to the top, going up in class a bit this week, but was second last week here in 201 and 3, and I think it's time for this horse to find himself a win. He's had 1 out of 23 starts this year, but Travis Henry can get the horses around this track very well, and I think she'll perform very well here this afternoon. I can see Mike Probosi agrees with me as well, but Garnet Barnsdale and Rick Ryer are going with the 1 Polar Hall. I was a toss-up with those as well. I think it's going to be a couple of good pushes here for race number 1. But we will now send it to Mike Probosi's video on his picks for the whole card, and I will see you after race number 1.
Mike Probosi from NahooPicks.com. Hanover, Saturday, August 6th. It's Hambo Day. Keep an eye on the Meadowlands for the Hamiltonian. It's going to be a great day. But you got Hanover races, and Pick 5 starts in race number 1 here. Always 1,500 guaranteed pool. We'll start in race 1 here with a trot. Numbers of 27.50 last 3. 3 deep to start. My top pick's the 2, moving to the top. You can finally get an inside draw. This horse has shown speed recently. Likely has to beat the 1 Polar Hall to the front, but I think it's those 2 early. And then we use the 6 Attire Royal, who gets a big driver switch here, and the horse has been racing well. Only 1 win this year, but may trip out in a short field. The second race is 7 Claimers on the pace. 3 deep here. The 1 Shipping Out always races well at this racetrack. Draws inside this week and usually gets that rally going late. Use 2 others though. The 4 Evasive Card Shark ships in from Grand River off a claim for 17% barn. And then the 6 Derby Dillon lost by an inch last time against a well-meant horse. Doesn't win much, but I think gets a setup. The third race is numbers of 6,000 on the pace. 2 deep. The 2 Mach 4, another one that gets a much better post here, has a couple wins already at the meet. Then the 5 Tango Sealster gets away from grassroots horses at other racetracks. This is a much easier spot, and Drury has driven him in the past. The fourth race is numbers of 25 on the pace. We're going to single here, the 3 Rising Sand. If you look back at that line on July 1st at Grand River, that race beats these horses. Went 58-4 there, has shown speed. I think the inside draw, this horse is supposed to win this race. The 5th race to finish here, numbers of 1,500, last 3 on the pace. 3 deep to finish. My top pick's the 2 Wise Delight, another one. Draws inside, should get a better trip, has been rallying late. We use 2 others though. The 1 Mock Jacobs. This horse is racing okay at 15 Claimers out of town and has won at the racetrack. And then the 5 Sir Galahad, really tough trip last time. You get Drury in the bike. My ticket's $10.80. You can catch all the picks on NahooPicks.com.
More than cleaning supplies. You've heard the tag. That means that PBJ has you covered for all of your janitorial, sanitation, hospitality, and office product supply needs. From office supplies, furniture, and equipment to water, affordable check printing, custom matting, promotional products, and so much more. With locations in Walkerton, Hanover, and Listowel, contact PBJ today.
Well, good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to Hanover Raceway. To those of you joining us on track, we welcome you. We hope you enjoy your afternoon here with 9 live harness races. And to those of you tuning in through our Facebook page or on your HPI account, and HanoverRaceway.com, thanks for tuning in, watching, and wagering on Hanover Raceway. Very proud to be hosting Youth Day and the Saugeen Student Startup Program. There are multiple young entrepreneurs on track with us, all displaying the items they are in business with. So we encourage you to support their small business, encourage the youth that are taking the initiative to be in business for themselves. So welcome, Hanover Raceway. Again, very proud to have the Youth Day and the Saugeen Student Startup Program through Saugeen Connects joining us. It is a warm 31 degrees. Track will be lightning fast. Changes for today. The first race, guaranteed $1,500 pick 5. No changes in your pick 5, and there are no changes through the first 8 races. Turn to your 9th and final in race 9, the Tender Pizza Trot. Scratch of number 1, Royal Revenge, is Yvette Sick. 9-1 is scratched Sick. Driver change on the 6, Opus Faith, to Travis Henry. Travis Henry will drive 6, Opus Faith, in race 9. Those are your changes for this afternoon's program. Once again, good luck on your wagering selection. Here at Hanover, approximately 5 minutes for your first race. 5 minutes. Race 1, the guaranteed $1,500 pool in the pick 5. No changes affecting your pick 5 this afternoon at Hanover. With the call of the post, trotters for this afternoon's first race are parading onto the track. Number 1, Polar Hall, owned by Kevin Davidson, trainer-driver Bruce Richardson. Number 2 is Moving to the Top, owned by Colonel Schneider, Cassidy Schneider, trainer-driver Travis Henry. Rubble on the Double, 3, owned by Dave and Ben Holiday, Dave Holiday, trainer-driver Jason Ryan. There's a look at 5, Mr. Arch, owned by Joe and Bill Shaw. Joe Shaw, trainer Tyler Borth aboard. There's a look at the 4, My Mini Miracle, owned by Rick Ryer, Becky Geisel, 254848888, Ontario Limited, and Paul Burbrick. Becky Geisel, trainer, the driver Natasha Day. And the 6, Attire Royal, owned by Triple S Equine, Pam Forgy training, Jonathan Drury aboard. Field of 6, compact field for the first race trot. They'll go to the gate in 3 minutes. 2 minutes. Race 1, 2 minutes. One minute. Scoring is complete. First race trotters moving up behind the gate. Rail out, Polar Hall, Bruce Richardson. 2 moving to the top, Travis Henry, then Rubble on the double, Jason Ryan. My Mini Miracle for Nat Day, Mr. Arch, Tyler Borth, and to the outside, Attire Royal, Jonathan Drury. It's a field of 6, first race. They go the mile for a purse of $4,200. Post time, race 1. First race, trotters at the top of the stretch, and here they come. They're up and trotting, and Polar Hall moving to the top. Will leave out together. Rubble on the double will cross over into that top 3. From the outside, Attire Royal 4th, away 5th. After off stride, Rubble on the double out around that one. My Mini Miracle, the early trailer, is Mr. Arch. To the opening panel, Bruce Richardson has the 29-time winner, Polar Hall, up front, right where he likes it. Moving to the top, looks at it second. Attire Royal from third, opening quarter trotted in 29 and 2. My Mini Miracle trots from 4th. Then we're back to Mr. Arch 5th. And after the break is Rubble on the double. On the bottom turn, Bruce Richardson, Polar Hall in control of the early tempo. Moving to the top, Perfect Pocket Trip from second. Trotting in third as they move by the half, Attire Royal. My Mini Miracle continues to watch from 4th or by the half in a well-rated 1 minute flat on the turn. Polar Hall up front. Moving to the top in the pocket. Attire Royal continues third. My Mini Miracle trotting 4th. Then we're back to Mr. Arch and Rubble on the double, and they turn down the backstretch towards 3/4. Polar Hall up front. Moving to the top, Perfect Trip. My Mini Miracle advancing in the outside from third. Attire Royal is 4th. Mr. Arch 5th, and they're by 3/4 in 1:30 and 2. Far turn. Polar Hall tough up front. He's looking for win 30, but My Mini Miracle has come to call on the outside. Moving to the top, a Perfect Trip third. Attire Royal 4th. Mr. Arch top of the lane. Polar Hall. Can he hold off My Mini Miracle? Polar Hall, My Mini Miracle on the outside. Polar Hall, My Mini Miracle. They're cozy, maybe 30 for Polar Hall. My Mini Miracle right there, 2-0, 1 and 2. First race photo. Polar Hall picks up career win 30. My Mini Miracle, a whisker second. Moving to the top third, Mr. Arch fourth, the mile 2:01 and 2. Third was 2, moving to the top 5, Mr. Arch fourth, 1:4.25. Back in front of us, race 1 winner, Polar Hall, a brown 9-year-old gelded son of Amigo Hall out of the Valley Meister mare, north to Alaska. Bred and owned throughout his career by Kevin Davidson. Win number 30. And Kevin, where are you? 190 grand nearly on his card. Bruce Richardson engineers the training and driving. He is tough up front, Polar Hall. 30 career wins, 2:01 and 2. Mutual payoffs, Polar Hall, $3, 230, 210. For My Mini Miracle, 470, 410. Moving to the top, 250 to show. $2 exactor, 17.50. Dollar try, 17.50. And a dollar super, $55.85. There's your race 1 order of finish. Polar Hall, the winner, moving to the top 3rd. Rubble on the double 6th. Miami Miracles 2nd. Mr. Arch 4th. Eddie Core Royal 5th. Quarter 29 and 2. Half in 1 minute. 3/4 1:30 and 2. Mile 2:01 and 2.
Winback Farm was the #1 breeder in Delaware, New York, and Ontario for 2021 Sire Stakes. Highlighting Winback Farm's 2022 lineup are first crop yearlings from Courtly Choice, Jimmy Freight, McWicked, and Stag Party. Introducing the first North American yearlings from The Bank. Visit www.winbackfarm.com for sale lineups. Again, for more information, that's winbackfarm.com.
This place doesn't require an airplane to get to. This place also doesn't tell your secrets. This place breathes excitement. Why just visit when you could live it? This place is Hanover, Ontario, Canada.
Welcome back, everyone. Race 1 is in the books. I'm now joined here by Paul Hillier, who is the co-host of Hockey Talk on Whiteman TV, and he just so happens to also be my father. So if you're joining us on track, welcome. And we are 1 race into our 9-race program. But let's look at race number 2. What direction are you going, Paul?
I'm going to stick with the rail on this one too, and shipping out. It's been racing pretty well of late, winning 2 of its last 4, and 1 here 2 weeks ago with a 159 and 1. And just by looking at the rest of the field in this one, I think having the rail post here is going to be a great spot for this horse, and it should be able to take them down.
And certainly with our lead driver, Jason Ryan, driving him as well, I think I totally agree with you. I'm going with the 4 Evasive Card Shark. Won in Grand River 2 weeks back in 158 flat. Had a really tough trip at Grand River, but still managed to pull off the win. Had a bit of a rough week last week at Grand River, but again, I think he'll get around this track very well from post 4 as well. And John Kennedy is the trainee who trains right here at Hanover Raceway. As you can see, post parade is coming out. We will be back with you after race number 2. Good luck with your selections.
With the call of the post field for the second race this afternoon on parade, Pacers 1 shipping out, owned by Greg Mason and Jim Stewart. Jim Stewart, the trainer, Jason Ryan to drive. Number 2 is Joey Delicious, owned by JJ Stables. Katarina Bosniak, the trainer, it's Tyler Moore. 3, Prince Adaran, owned by Barbara Bryan. Tom Janot, trainer. It's Ross Batten aboard. Evasive Card Shark, the 4, is owned by Hartel Maintenance Incorporated and Lormer McClure. John Kennedy, trainer. Lormer McClure to do the driving. Podium Sealster 5, Tyler Borth drives, owned and trained by Dale Fritz. 6 is Derby Dillon, owned by Colonel Schneider. Cassidy Schneider trains, driver Travis Henry. And from the outside, Fuzzy Wuzzy was a bear. Number 7, owned and trained by Courtney Bishop. It's Jonathan Drury. Field of 7. Pacers race 2 in about 3 minutes. Less than 2 minutes. Scoring is complete. Second race trotters up behind the gate. 1 shipping out, Jason Ryan. Then Joy Delicious, Tyler Moore. 3, Prince Adaran, Ross Batten. Evasive Card Shark, Lormer McClure. 5, Podium Sealster, Tyler Borth. Derby Dillon, Travis Henry. And outside, Fuzzy Wuzzy was a bear, Jonathan Drury. Field of 7, second race. They go the mile for a purse of $3,800. And it's post time. Race 2 into the stretch, and here they come. They're up and pacing. Podium Sealster being encouraged out of there along the inside, shipping out. And Fuzzy Wuzzy was a bear up on the outside, and he's going to land right into the 2-hole. Around that first turn for Jonathan Drury. Shipping out back in 3rd. Evasive Card Shark away 4th. Joy Delicious will open up a gap there, letting him in 5th. Away 6th, Prince Adaran. And Derby Dillon is the early trailer from 7th. But Tyler Borth, Podium Sealster, was pointed right to the front. Leads them by the opening quarter in 28 and 3. Fuzzy Wuzzy was a bear. Will get the perfect trip 2nd. Shipping out with 3rd, and he'll be forced to the outside first up, and he's considering racing 4th. That's Evasive Card Shark. Then from 5th is Joey Delicious. Off the turn 6th, Prince Attire and Derby Dillon. Over towards the half, rated up front, Podium Sealster. Pocket Sitter, Fuzzy Wuzzy Was a Bear. Shipping out outside third half in a minute flat, 31-2. Podium Sealster with the breather. Fuzzy Wuzzy Was a Bear. Shipping out is up there third. Second over Evasive Card Shark fourth. Joy Delicious fifth. Prince Attire and Derby Dillon. They're into the playtime casino backstretch towards 3/4. Podium Sealster lets it out a notch. Fuzzy Wuzzy Was a Bear. Shipping out stalled from third. Joey Delicious fourth. Nutsends Evasive Card Shark 3 wide fifth. 3/4. 129-3. On to the bottom turn. Podium Sealster. Fuzzy Wuzzy is right there. 3 wide Evasive Card Shark. Joey Delicious saving ground fourth. Prince Attire started up top of the lane. It's Podium Sealster still with a length and a half. Outside Fuzzy Wuzzy Was a Bear. But Podium Sealster, he rated it and he's the best. Fuzzy Wuzzy Was a Bear second. Cozy for show. Maybe Joey Delicious. 159-2. Second race winner 5, Podium Sealster. Second 7, Fuzzy Wuzzy Was a Bear. Third 2, Joy Delicious. 4, Evasive Card Shark. Fourth, 5-7-2-4. Back in front of us, your second race winner, number 5, Podium Sealster, a bay 9-year-old gelded son of Badlands, Hanover. Bred by Sealster Farms, owned and trained by Dale Fritz. Tyler Borth engineers the perfect winning drive up front. That's the first win in 9 tries this year. Podium Sealster, 159-2. Podium Sealster, 21.70 to win. $8.90, $3.70. 7 Fuzzy Wuzzy Was a Bear, $7.20, $4.80. Joey Delicious, $4.80. $2 Exactor, $217. A $1 Triactor, $482.20. Just a 20-cent Super, returning $433.79. And the Daily Double, 1 and 5, $78.30. Second race, Rundown, Shipping Out 5th, Joey Delicious 3rd, Prince Adaran 6th, The Vase of Card Shark 4th, Podium Sealster the winner, Derby Dillon 7th, Fuzzy Wuzzy Was a Bear 2nd. Quarter, 28 and 3. Half in 1 minute. 3/4, 1:29 and 3. The mile, 1:59 and 2. Up next, this afternoon's third race, Field of 8 Pacers, race 3, 6 minutes to post time.
Welcome back, everyone. Race 2 is in the books, and a long shot coming in. Podium Sealster picking up his first win of the season this year and only his second in the last 2 seasons for him. So congratulations to the Fritz family and all their connections there. Not a horse I saw coming across the finish line, but I like those surprises once in a while. But let's move ahead now to race number 3. Paul, this is going to be weird saying Paul for the rest of the card. What is your pick for race number 3?
I'm going with a well-traveled horse for this race. I'm picking number 5, Tango Sealster. This horse has been all over the globe, well, not the globe, but all over Canada this year. It qualified down in Truro, Nova Scotia. It's currently owned by a family in New Brunswick, and now it finds itself here in Hanover, Ontario. And if it can get a good start out of the 5-hole and get a lead, I think this horse is going to be tough to beat because it's been competing at Woodbine and at various other tracks in and around, and it needs to get out to a quick start, and that'll give it the edge. What do you have in mind?
I certainly can't disagree with what you've said on number 5, Tango Sealster, and with Jonathan Drury driving as well, who's a well-known Mohawk driver who's been frequenting Hanover a lot this season. I'm going a little closer to home, personally. I'm going with the 6, Upjoy's Credit, and I can see that I'm the only person saying that. Everyone else is agreeing with you. I'm Bruce Richardson in the bike. He's already got 1 win on the day, and this horse won here last week in this same class in 202 and 2. That is a mouthful. I think he can beat this field again. Post 6 I've always really liked because it's not on the outside, but you're not going to get stuck on the rail, but you're out and about, and as long as he can get up with Bruce Richardson, I think he'll get around. And I hope I'm right so I can say a little "I told you so" to the rest of you. But you never know. You never know. Someone might come in and surprise you. But yeah, good luck with all of your wagering selections here in race number 3.
Field of Pacers for this afternoon's 3rd race on parade. Number 1, Charmbo April, owned by Jack and Randy Ryer. Jack Ryer, trainer, driver Tyler Moore. Number 2, Mach 4, owned and trained by Brian Schufelt, the driver, Jason Ryan. Duchess of Brant, the 3, owned, trained, and driven by Terry Fritz. Four Watches Party, owned by Martin Kipfer, Jonathan Panos, trainer, driver Tyler Borth. Tango Sealster 5, owned by Adrian Saunders, trainer Courtney Bishop, driver Jonathan Drury. Up Joey's Credit, the 6, owned and trained by Jake Roberts, driver Bruce Richardson. Mike Cron, the 7, owned by Ron Ash and Mike McLaughlin. Andre Goyce, trainer and driver. Number 8, Peter Pan Can Fly, owned by Ross Batten and Murray Taylor. Ross Batten, training and driving. Field of 8, race 3. They'll go to the gate in just a few minutes. Less than a minute. Gate is rolling. Third race, Charmbro April, Tyler Moore, then Mach 4, Jason Ryan. Duchess of Brant, Terry Fritz, Watches Party, Tyler Borth, Tango Sealster, Jonathan Drury. 6 Up Joey's Credit, Bruce Richardson outside, Mike Cron, Andre Goyce, and trailer Peter Pan Can Fly, Ross Batten. Field of 8, third race, go the mile for $4,600, post time, race 3. Dom Construction starting gates into the stretch, and here they come. They're up and pacing. Charmbo April leaving out Mach 4 through along the inside. Peter Pan Can Fly taking advantage of that trailing spot into the first turn. Tyler Moore and Charmbo April handily to the front. Peter Pan Can Fly follows through second. Mach 4 will take a seat from third. Duchess of Brant away from fourth. Early in fifth, that's Tango Seelster having a look to the outside and brushing up. From sixth, Watch Us Party, then Joey's Credit and Micron there by the opening quarter in 30 seconds flat. Well rated Charmbo April up front for Tyler Moore, but company in the outside as Tango Seelster is up to push the issue from second. Peter Pan Can Fly at 14-1, tripping out in the pocket third. Mach 4 is fourth. Duchess of Brant continues along the inside from fifth. Then sixth, that's Watch Us Party, up Joey's Credit, and Micron. Tango Seelster is going to take over the lead as they pace past the half in a minute and 1/5. Charmbo April yields, looks at it from second. Peter Pan Can Fly, brushing to the outside now from third. Mach 4, then what? From the inside, Duchess of Brant, up Joey's Credit. They straighten out down the backstretch. It's Tango Seelster. Peter Pan Can Fly on the outside. Charmbo April is third. Mach 4, second over. Moving through to the inside, Duchess of Brant, then up Joey's Credit. They race by 3/4, trailing two, Watch Us Party and Micron. 1:30-1 far turn. It's Tango Seelster. Charmbo April has found a little more. Peter Pan Can Fly stalled. Saving ground, Duchess of Brant. Out wide is Mach 4, and they turn down the lane. Tango Seelster outside Mach 4. Charmbo April. Tango Seelster. Jonathan Drury is home. Charmbo April hold second. Look like up Joey's Credit third. 2 minutes, 3/5. Third race back in front of us. Winner 5, Tango Seelster, a 3-year-old colt by Sunshine Beach. Owned by Adrian Saunders of Moncton, New Brunswick. Trainer Courtney Bishop, Jonathan Drury. In the bike for Tango's third win in 10 outings this year. The mile, 2 minutes and 3/5. Mutuals, Tango Sealster, 210, 240, 220. Number 1, Charmbro April, 12.40 to place, 4.40 to show. 6 up Joey's Credit, 3.40. $2 Exactor, 16.80. $1 Triactor, 57.50. Superfecta, $264.15. Third race order finished. Charmbro April 2nd, Mach 4 5th, Duchess of Brant 6th, Watches Party 7th, Tango Sealster the winner, Upjoy's Credit 3rd, Micron 8th, Peter Pan Can Fly 4th. Quarter 30 seconds, half in a minute 1/5, 3/4 1:30 in 1 mile, 2 minutes 3/5.
We depend on farmers to wake up before the dawn, to never take sick days, to produce the food that helps our families grow, dedicated for generations to those we turn to the most, families with one common value, providing our community with the highest quality of service possible. And for centuries, they've been working tirelessly to uphold that value, carrying the load when it becomes too heavy, providing time to nurture the next generation, the men, women, and children that make up the families that feed our community. Working together will yield a bountiful future for everyone. Nobody makes it on their own. Success is measured by the prosperity of the farmers they serve. We all depend on farmers, and together, for over 130 years, farmers depend on them.
Robertson McGavin, legendary customer service. It's in our DNA.
Well, race 3 is in the books, and after race number 3, we do have a Survivor update, and it is quite the update so far.
It certainly is, and it's a bit of a surprise today. We started the day with 119 people signing up for the Survivor Challenge. After race 2, we were down to 5 survivors. After race 3, there are now 3 of you left. Congratulations to the 3 of you, and may you have the best of luck in the remaining races today.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting to see if any of those 3 can make it till the end of our race card today. You know, if a few more long shots come in, that might not be the case, but it's going to be very interesting to see. But let's move ahead now to race number 4. This is the Shirley Panos Memorial Pace. The late wife of Jim Panos, who was Trainer of the Year here several years ago, and his daughter runs our food booth under our grandstand, and his son Jonathan Panos races here quite frequently, and he is also the trainer of Setting a Precedent, who races at Mohawk all the time. So we're very lucky to honor her here this afternoon, but let's see who we think is going to win. I will give you the first crack at who you think is going to win race 4.
Well, I'm sticking with my rails today, and I'm going with the number 1, Betting on the Beach, with Tyler Moore driving. I like this horse. It finished second here a couple of weeks ago with us. I think it'll need to get a good start and get off the rail quickly, and I think if it does, it's going to be hard to beat. This horse hasn't won, I don't believe, this year, but it's been running really well, and I think today is going to be the day where we're going to see him cross the finish line first.
Well, I can see on the board there that not one handicapper is agreeing. I can see Garnet Barnstill is agreeing with you. I'm going with the 6, Jimmy's Nephew, the only horse on this card that has 1 win under his belt so far, and that was that last week at Clinton Raceway, and he finished in 2:03.3. He's 1 for 3 on the season, which is not bad, and I've always liked Post 6 as well. Tried Sarnia a couple weeks back, but didn't really like it, and I can see that Mike Proposi is going with Raising Sand and Natasha Day, and Rick Ryer's going with the 5, as she's a big sign the Terry Fritz trainee. So we're going to see who is going to come across the finish line for race number 4. Good luck with your wagering selections.
Race 4 on parade, the Shirley Panos Memorial Pace, number 1, Betting on the Beach, owned by Jay Casely, Teresa Stokes, trainer, it's Tyler Moore. Number 2, Caught Me Lion, owner, trainer, Kevin Bodds, it's Jason Ryan. Raising Sand to 3, owned by the Mo and Joe stable, Nancy McNevin, Emma Christoforou, and Mark Main Prize. Emma Christoforou, trainer, driver, Natasha Day. Number 4, Stonebridge Fiend, owned and trained by Jean Marchaldon, it's Bruce Richardson. She's a Big Sign, the 5, owned, trained, and driven by Terry Fritz. And to complete the field, number 6, Jimmy's Nephew, owned by Randy Zock, trainer Darrell Laver, driver Tyler Borth. Field of 6, race 4. Hanover Raceway proud to have the Shirley Panos Memorial Pace coming up in just a few minutes. 2 minutes. Starters called. Fourth race, Pacers here at Hanover Raceway. Number 1, Betting on the Beach for Tyler Moore. Caught Me Lion 2, Jason Ryan. Then 3, Raising Sand, Natasha Day. 4, Stonebridge Feme and Bruce Richardson. 5, She's a Big Sign, Terry Fritz. Outside 6, Jimmy's Nephew and Tyler Borth. Field of 6, race 4. They go a mile, purse $4,400. It's post time. Into the stretch, and here they come. They're up and pacing. Betting on the Beach is leaving out. In between them, She's a Big Sign. Jimmy's Nephew into that first turn from third. Raising Sand away fourth. Dropping in fifth, Stonebridge Feme. The early trailer is Caught Me Lion. But hustling to the opening quarter, Tyler Borth has rolled Jimmy's Nephew to the front. Betting on the Beach yields, looks at it from second. Raising Sand away third. She's a Big Sign early from fourth. The give and go up front as Betting on the Beach will retake the lead. Opening quarter in 29 seconds flat. Betting on the Beach, Tyler Moore in second. That's Jimmy's Nephew to ride out a pocket trip. Raising Sand continues third. Then fourth to She's a Big Sign. Racing 5, Stonebridge Feme. And Caught Me Lion is the trailer. They race by us over to the half. It's Betting on the Beach and Tyler Moore up front. Jimmy's Nephew gapped a little in the pocket from second. Raising Sand is third. She's a Big Sign fourth. Half in a minute and 1/5. Continuing from fifth, Stonebridge Feme. And sixth is Caught Me Lion. They're into the backstretch. Betting on the Beach. Tyler Moore will take them to the 3/4. Up out of the 3-hole. Here comes Raising Sand now to challenge. Jimmy's Nephew right there in third. She's a Big Sign fourth. They roll by the 3/4. Betting on the Beach there in 1:31. Raising Sand outside the challenge. Jimmy's Nephew from third. Then fourth, She's a Big Sign, Stonebridge Feme, and Caught Me Lion, top of the stretch. Raising Sand that day takes over, and Raising Sand will open up a couple of lengths. Betting on the Beach second, Jimmy's Nephew in the battle third. It's Raising Sand that day gets the job done in the fourth. Betting on the Beach second, Jimmy's Nephew third, She's a Big Sign fourth, 2:01 flat. Race 4, 3 Raising Sand the winner, 1 Betting on the Beach second, 6 Jimmy's Nephew third, 5 She's a Big Sign, 3165. Now returning in front of the grandstand, 4th race, winner number 3, Raising Sand, of a 3-year-old gelded son of sports writer out of Dragon Sand. First win, 4 starts this year and 8 lifetime. The 3-year-old owned by the Mo and Joe stable. Nancy McNevin, Emma Christoforou, and Mark Main prize. Emma the trainer, Nat Day engineers the winning drive. Once again, the Shirley Panos Memorial Pace, dedicated to an absolutely wonderful lady who thoroughly enjoyed harness racing and especially Hanover Raceway. To the Shirley Panos family, we thank you for allowing us to honor her memory here this afternoon. There's the mutuals, Raising Sand, 640, 280, 230. 1 Betting on the Beach, 250, 210. 6 Jimmy's Nephew, 270. $2 Exactor, 1170. $1 Try, 1335. And $1 Super, $23.70.
PBJ Cleaning Depot offers a complete line of janitorial sanitation, hospitality, and office products so that you can focus on running your business. You're always guaranteed great quality products at a great price. If you haven't tried the PBJ toilet cleaner, you're missing out. It's quickly become the most popular product with the ability to remove toilet bowl rust stains and more. So much more than just a janitorial supply company.
This place doesn't require an airplane to get to. This place also doesn't tell your secrets. This place breathes excitement. Why just visit when you could live it? This place is Hanover, Ontario, Canada.
Raising Sand and Nat Day picking up the win in the Shirley Panos Memorial Race. We're so happy to honor that family here this afternoon, and congrats to all the connections with Raising Sand and to Nat Day as well. But let's move ahead now to race number 5. You're out handicapping me today, Dad, so you know what? I'm going to start listening to you. What's your choice for the next race?
I'm going off the rail this time around, but just barely. I'm going to take the number 2 this time, YS Delight. This is a horse that has won 7 races this year in 22 attempts, has a few thirds and seconds as well, and has been off for the last 2 weeks, so it should be well rested and ready to go from the 2 slot. And I think this is going to be the one that's going to be the toughest to beat on this race.
He has performed quite well here on and off, and you know, you get a 2-week break, he might be ready and rearing to go. Today, I'm going with the one Mock Jacobs, who is trained by Jonathan Panos, whose family we just honored in the last race here. This horse won 3 weeks back here in Hanover in 158 flat, raced at Grand River 3 days later on the and got third in 157 and won over at Grand River. Last week only got 5th here, but finished in 157 and won. So I know he's got that speed to get around the track, and post 1 I think is really beneficial to a lot of horses here, and I can see Mike Probosi is agreeing with me there. Garnet Barnsdale's going with the 5 Sir Galahad, and Rick Ryer's going with the 2 YS Delight with you. So it's again another all of us, we're all spread across the board for this race. So good luck with all of your wagering selections in race number 5.
With the call of the post, 5th race, Pacers are making their way onto the track. Number 1, Mock Jacobs, owned by Martin Kipford, trainer Jonathan Panos, driver Tyler Borth. YS Delight the 2, owned, trained, and driven by Gary McDonald. Number 3, Don't Write Me Out, owned and trained by Elaine Reed. It's Travis Henry. Number 4, Lux All Credit, owned by Rob Jenkins, Jeff Kelly, and Bill Burgess. Rob Jenkins does the training and driving. Number 5, Sir Galahad, owned by Tess Waxman, Isaac Waxman, trainer. It's Jonathan Drury. And number 6, Tiro. Owner, trainer, Dave Fry. The driver is Tyler Moore. Field of 6, race 5. You have approximately 3 minutes to post time. This upcoming 5th race. A special announcement to make. The owner and trainer of 3, Don't Write Me Out, Elaine Reed is celebrating her birthday, and she's here at Hanover Raceway racing. So, Elaine, happy birthday and best of luck with Don't Write Me Out in the upcoming 5th. Your attention, please. Jonathan Drury, could you go to the paddock, please? Jonathan Drury to the paddock. Ladies and gentlemen, your attention, please. In the upcoming 5th race here at Hanover, upcoming race 5, we have a late scratch of number 5, Sir Galahad. Upcoming 5th race, late scratch, number 5, Sir Galahad. Wagering remains open. Scratch 5, Sir Galahad, in this upcoming 5th. Two minutes. Race 5, Pacers called into the gate. Number 1, Mock Jacobs, Tyler Borth. 2, YS Delight, Gary McDonald. 3, Don't Write Me Out, Travis Henry. 4, Lux All Credit, Rob Jenkins. 5 is Scratch. 6, Tarot, Tyler Moore. Field of 5. Race 5. They'll go for a purse of $4,000, and it's post time. Fifth race into the stretch, and here they come. They're up and pacing. Muck Jacobs fires out, and Tarot from the far outside hustling out of there into that first turn. Don't Write Me Out away third. Lux All Credit from fourth, and YS Delight early in fifth. But Tyler Borth has hustled Mock Jacobs to the front. Tarot will take a seat now into the pocket from second. Gap of 3 lengths. Don't Write Me Out from third. Looking at it fourth, Lux All Credit, and the early trailer, that is YS Delight, and they're by the opening quarter in 28 and 2. Mock Jacobs, Tyler Borth up front. Tarot second. Don't Write Me Out now first up to keep the tempo honest from third. That gives a second over trip to Lux All Credit fourth, over towards the half-mile marker. Inside Mock Jacobs, alongside Don't Write Me Out. Right there from third, that's Tarot. Second over Lux All Credit, and YS Delight is there by the half in 59 and 2/5. Mock Jacobs rolling along up front. Don't Write Me Out from second. Tarot continues right there in third. Then Lux All Credit and YS Delight. They're into the Playtime Casino backstretch. Mock Jacobs by a length. Don't Write Me Out a long mile. YS Delight 3 wide for veteran reinsman Gary McDonald. 3/4. 1:28 and 4. Far turn Mock Jacobs. Pocket sitter has been Tarot. YS Delight moves up now third. In between them, Don't Write Me Out. Lux All Credit, top of the stretch. Mock Jacobs still with a couple lengths. YS Delight and Don't Write Me Out. Mock Jacobs. Tyler Borth does it again. YS Delight up second. Don't Write Me Out third. 1:58 and 3. Race 5, 1 Mock Jacobs the winner, 2 YS Delight second, 3 Don't Write Me Out, then 6 Tarot, 1, 2, 3, 6 on your superfecta. Back in front of the grandstand of the Hanover Raceway, winners circle for the second time this afternoon. Tyler Borth with one. Mock Jacobs, babe 5-year-old gelded son of Mock 3. His third win in 19 this year. Owner Marty Kipfer, trainer Jonathan Panos, 158-3 for Mock Jacobs. At the Mutuals, Mock Jacobs, 530, 230, 210. 2 YS Delight, 230, 210, and 3 Don't Write Me Out, 210 to show. $2 Exactor, 1160. $1 Try, 1130. $1 Superfecta, 1885. And the Pick 5 for $1. 5 out of 5, $728.75. A $1 ticket. Race 5 rundown, Mock Jacobs the winner, YS Delight second, 3 Don't Write Me Out third, Luxall Credit was actually fifth, Sir Galahad Scratch, Tyrrell fourth. Should be 1, 2, 3, 5, Scratch 4, 28 and 2, 59 and 2, 128 and 4, Mile 158 and 3. Up next is the sixth race, race 6 this afternoon, field of 6, no changes.
We depend on farmers to wake up before the dawn, to never take sick days, to produce the food that helps our families grow, dedicated for generations to those we turn to the most, families with one common value, providing our community with the highest quality of service possible. And for centuries, they've been working tirelessly to uphold that value, carrying the load when it becomes too heavy, providing time to nurture the next generation. the men, women, and children that make up the families that feed our community. Working together will yield a bountiful future for everyone. Nobody makes it on their own. Success is measured by the prosperity of the farmers they serve. We all depend on farmers, and together, for over 130 years, farmers depend on them.
Robertson McGavin, legendary customer service. It's in our DNA.
Mark Jacobs picking up the win here in race number 5, but we now move ahead to the second half of the card. One thing I want to mention is we already have a Survivor winner after 5 races. Fran Karen of Wasaga Beach is our sole winner this week. It's very rare that we only get halfway through a card before the Survivor is over, but congratulations and good luck to everyone who plays next week. But yeah, let's move ahead now to race number 6. I finally have a win on the board. Yay me. Let's see if I can keep this going. But what direction are you going for race number 6?
I'm going with the only horse I could pick in this race, being the movie buff that I am. And I know this horse was probably born before the movies came out, but I got to go with the number 2, DM John Wick, because everybody knows who's ever seen the movies, you don't go against John Wick or you're going to be done. And this horse has had a tough post position the last few races out. It's got a nice post in post 2 to work with here. And of course, Tyler Moore behind him. And I think this is the right spot for this horse in this race. And a good start will get it done.
Well, I can see that none of us other handicappers have him in our top, but I see 3 of us have him as our second choice. I, along with everybody else, is going with the 3, Random Miraggio, the John Kennedy trainee. Won here last week in 1:55.2, which is an incredible mile for this track. He's going up a bit in class, but I don't think that's going to slow him down too much. He also won on June 18th, back closer to the start of our season, and he's been at Woodbine Mohawk Park and Grand River as well in the last couple weeks. So I think he likes Hanover a lot, and I'm sure he'll get around just fine with Jason Ryan and the bike. But we'll see whose turn it is to win this time. So good luck with all of your wagering selections in race number 6.
With the call of the post, Pacers for this afternoon's 6th race at Hanover on Parade. Number 1, Rosella, owned by Leanne Davidson and Brooke Kupek. Daryl Laver, the trainer driver, is Travis Henry. Number 2 is DM John Wick. Lisi is Andrea Lindsay. Don Lindsay training driver Tyler Moore. Random Miraggio, the 3, is owned by Valerie Phillips. Trainer John Kennedy. Driver Jason Ryan. Number 4, Modern Rider, owned by Bert and Betty Sherman and Jason Sherman. Jason the trainer. It's Tyler Borth. EL Citadel 5, owned by James Lewis. Trainer Tim Jacobson. The driver Bruce Richardson. And to complete the field, number 6, Ace 44 Talon. Owned by Suzanne Sloan. Becky Geisel trainer, it's Jonathan Drury. Field of 6, race 6. Just a few minutes to post time. 2 minutes. Stutters called. 6th race, Pacers and Gators rolling. 1 Rosella, Travis Henry. Then DM John Wick, Tyler Moore, Random Miraggio, Jason Ryan. Modern Rider, Tyler Borth, EL Citadel, Bruce Richardson, and Ace 44 Talon, Jonathan Drury to the outside. Compact field of 6, race 6 for a purse of $5,000. It's post time. Gates into the stretch, and here they come. They're up and pacing. DM John Wick is leaving out Rosella from the inside. Between Pacers, Random Miraggio, and Modern Rider, 3 wide around that first turn. And Tyler Borth on a mission again as he hustles Modern Rider to the front. Rosella will yield from second. DM John Wick settled in third. Random Miraggio will get away from fourth. Early fifth to EL Citadel. And Ace 44 Talon with a seat from sixth by that opening quarter. Modern Rider. Tyler Borth made front, quarter 28 and 2. Rosella going to enjoy the 2-hole from second. DM John Wick will have to consider first up from third, then fourth. Random Miraggio, and there goes DM John Wick, and Random Miraggio will say thank you. Second over from fourth. Over towards the half, fifth, EL Citadel, and Ace 44 Talon is sixth. They pace by the half. They're paired up. Inside to Modern Rider, outside DM John Wick. Comfortable 59 and 2 for this class. They pace the turn. It's Modern Rider, DM John Wick second. Rosella right there in the pocket third. Random Miraggio fourth. EL Citadel, Ace 44 Talon. They're into the Playtime Casino backstretch. Still Modern Rider, DM John Wick sticks a nose in front. Random Miraggio right on his helmet from third. Rosella nowhere to go. 3/4, 128. Battling back is Modern Rider now. Modern Rider comes back on. DM John Wick second. 3 wide. Random Miraggio. Rosella fourth. EL Citadel. Ace 44 Talon. They turn down the lane. Modern Rider. Random Miraggio. DM John Wick between them. Random Miraggio. Jason Ryan the best. DM John Wick second. Modern Rider 30, EL Citadel up fourth, 157 and 4. Race 6, 3 Random Miragio the winner, 2 DM John Wick second, 4 Modern Raider third, 5 EL Citadel fourth, 3, 2, 4, 5. Race 6 winner returning back in front of us, number 3, Random Miragio, Bay 5-year-old daughter of OK Boromir. Bred and owned by Valerie Phillips of Lion's Head. John Kennedy, the winning trainer. Jason Ryan in the bike for the victory. Random Miragio, that's the mare's 4th win in 25 starts this year, pacing the mile, 157-4. Hanover Raceway, leading trainer John Kennedy, leading driver Jason Ryan, teaming up with Random Miragio here in the 6th. Race 6 mutuals, Random Miragio, 270, 210, 210. 2 GM John Wick, 250, 230, and 4 Modern Rider, 250. $2 exactor, $4.60. Dollar triactor, $4.55. Dollar superfecta, $10.75. And 3 out of 3 on the pick 3 for $1, $23.80. Just like to remind everyone, next weekend there is no racing here at Hanover Raceway, but we're proud to have the Hanover Bennick Brandt Ag Society Fall Fair is back and bigger and better than ever. Highlighting the fair, of course, many, many exhibits and competitions, but the free concert. And it's a triple bill free concert Saturday from 7, I believe, until 1. The free concert has Keith Hunt and Sam Glacier as the tandem, the Kara Smith Band out of Mount Forest, and the Owen Riegling Band. So 3 great local acts. Tandem, Owen Riegling, Kara Smith. That's next Saturday, Saturday night, in conjunction with the Hanover Bennick Brandt Agricultural Society Fall Fair. The center of your program today has a complete lineup of events. There's your 6th race order finish. Rosella 5th, DM John Wick 2nd, Random Miragio the winner, Modern Raider 3rd, EL Citadel 4th, Ace 44 Talon 6th, quarter 28 and 2, half 59 and 2, 3/4 128, the mile 157 and 4.
Since 1953, moviegoers have enjoyed seeing the stars under the stars at the Hanover Drive-In. With fewer than 20 drive-in theaters left in Ontario, come experience the nostalgia that has entertained generations. Blockbuster new releases, family features, double features, triple bills, dusk till dawns, concerts, and special events. The Hanover Drive-In. For upcoming features and details, see our website, movielinks.ca.
Winback Farm was the #1 breeder in Delaware, New York, and Ontario for 2021 sire stakes. Highlighting Winback Farm's 2022 lineup are first crop yearlings from Courtly Choice, Jimmy Freight, McWicked, and Stag Party. Introducing the first North American yearlings from The Bank. Visit www.winbackfarm.com for sale lineups. Again, for more information, that's winbackfarm.com.
Random Miragio picking up the win in race number 6. I want to say something real quick. This is your last call for 50-50. If you're with us on track, they're under the grandstand by the betting booths. We will draw for the 50-50 after the next race. So make sure you go grab those tickets. This is your last call for 50-50. But let's move ahead now to race number 7. I think this is going to be, I think we agree on this, and I think a lot of people are going to agree with us as well. We are both going with the number 2, Diamonds Are Twine.
And it's tough not to go with this horse. It's been racing here well all summer. It's been unbeatable. However, you look at the number 4, Latte Sealster, drops down in class from the preferreds here, gets the run from the middle of the track. So if there's a horse that can contend with Diamonds Are Twine, that'll be the number 4 horse for me.
Yeah, I'm still going with the number 2, Diamonds Are Twine. Just like she's 6 for 7 on the season here in Hanover. She's just unbeatable in my opinion. Like, they change drivers, it doesn't change her. She's still winning. She's got a bit of a class bump up this week, but I really don't think that's going to slow her down at all. She just loves this track, and I think she's going to pick up her 4th consecutive win here this afternoon. But I'd love to see Latte Sealster or any of these other horses give her a run for her money. So I guess we'll see. Will she go 7 for 8 on the season here in race number 7? We'll see you after race number 7.
Race 7 on parade at Hanover. Number 1, Release the Baby, owned by Carter and Caleb Wright. Trainer-driver Ross Patton. Number 2, Diamonds Are Twine, owned by Christina Soundy and Gary McDonald. Gary McDonald, trainer, the driver, Jason Ryan. Seal the Dark 3, owned by Colonel Schneider. Cassidy Schneider, trainer, Jonathan Drury, driver. Latte Sealster is the 4, owned and trained by Jason Sherman, driver Tyler Borth. Number 5, Shake It If You Got It, owner trainer Mike Timpano, it's Travis Henry. And to complete the field, number 6 is Betty's Bay, owned by Englewood Stables, trainer Jacob Murray, driver Bruce Richardson. Field of 6, race 7 in just 3 minutes. 2 minutes. The Dom Construction starting gates into position. Dom, well built. Race 7, Release the Baby, Ross Batten. Then Diamonds Are Twine, Jason Ryan. Seal the Dark, Jonathan Drury. Latte Sealster, Tyler Borth. Shake It If You Got It, Travis Henry. And outside, Betty's Bay, Bruce Richardson. Field of 6, Race 7. They go the mile for a purse of $4,000. It's post time. Race 7, gate into the stretch, and here they come. They're up and pacing. Release the Baby. Latte Sealster is leaving out. In between pacers, Diamonds Are Twined to that first turn. Ross Batten, Release the Baby to the front. Diamonds Are Twined tucks into that 2-hole early. Latte Sealster grabbed up from third. Shake It If You Got It away in fourth. Seal the Dark and Betty's Bay to that opening quarter. Up on the outside to clear for Tyler Borth is Latte Sealster. Release the Baby. Looks at it now from second. Opening quarter in 29-1. Diamonds Are Twine racing third. Seal the Dark fourth. Fifth, Shake It If You Got It. Betty's Bay continues in sixth. They pace off the bottom turn. Tyler Borth is up front. Latte Sealster. Release the Baby in the pocket. First up, Diamonds Are Twine. Second out for Seal the Dark. They're by the half in 59 4/5. Continuing on the turn, Latte Sealster. Diamonds Are Twine. First up to call on the outside. Second, Release the Baby right there in the pocket. Third, Seal the Dark. Second over fourth. Then Shake It If You Got It. And Betty's Bay, and they race by 3/4. Diamonds Are Twined. She'll clear on the outside, and Seal the Dark is right behind her. They're by 3/4, 129. Diamonds Are Twined. Seal the Dark outside 3 wide. Shake It If You Got It. Release the Baby. Found room now. Back up the inside fourth. Latte Sealster fifth. Over to the head of the lane. Can Diamonds Are Twined make it 4 in a row? Diamonds Are Twined. Seal the Dark up the inside. Release the Baby. Diamonds Are Twined. Seal the Dark. Seal the Dark steals the victory. Diamonds Are Twined. Second, look like Release the Baby. Third, 1:59 flat. Race 7, 3 Seal the Dark the winner, 2 Diamonds Are Twined second, 1 Release the Baby third, 5 Shake It If You Got It fourth, 3, 2, 1, 5. Back in front of us, race 7 winner number 3, Seal the Dark, Chestnut 5-year-old daughter of Shadow Play. Owned by Colonel Schneider of Arthur, Cassidy Schneider, the trainer. Second winning drive this afternoon for Jonathan Drury. Seal the Dark, second win, 16 outings. She paces the mile in 1:59 flat. Seal the Dark in race 7. Race 7 mutuals, Seal the Dark, 14.10, $6.30, $4. 2 Diamonds Are Twined, $2.40, $3. 1 Release the Baby, $2.10. $2 Exactor, $77.30. Dollar Try, $55.80, and $1 Super, $190.80. Race 7 rundown, Release the Baby third, Diamonds Are Twined second. Seal the Dark the winner, Lotte Sealster fifth. Shake It If You Got It fourth, Betty's Bay sixth. Quarter 29 and 1, half 59 and 4, 3/4 129 the mile, 159 flat. Race 8 up next. Race 8, the late double on the 8th and 9th. No changes in race 8. In our 9th and final this afternoon in race 9, we have a scratch of number 1, Royal Revenge is a vet sick. And the driver change on 6, Opus Faith, make the driver Travis Henry in your 9th race. But race 8 is up next, 5 minutes.
Horses are not generally picky eaters, and when your horse goes off its feed, there is usually a reason for the change. Are you tired of trying products that just do not work? Are you tired of spending thousands on services that provide the same results over and over? Right now, we would like you to give your horse Advance Appetite and see why some of the leading trainers in the industry are saying this product is worth its weight in gold. When horses do not eat as we expect they should, those horses may need that little extra that makes them jump at their feed tub. Advanced Appetite does just that. Advanced Appetite is a palatable appetite stimulant for horses which contains 100% natural ingredients, no chemicals, and will not harm to your horse in any way. Advanced Appetite will help increase your horse's appetite with our patent green goop formula. Advanced Appetite contains chlorophyll, licorice root, slippery elm, and aloe vera. At Advanced Appetite, we have combined these ingredients with 2 great flavors that will have your horses eating like a champion. Advanced Appetite is available in a peppermint green goop flavor and also in an apple green goop flavor. Here's what people are saying about Advanced Appetite after a few days of trying the product on their horses. Jack Moisiev, trainer, driver, and winner of over 9,800 career races and 128 million in driving purses. I had a few horses that were a bit slow and very picky eaters. I heard so much about Advanced Appetite that I decided to give some of our horses a try on this product. Today, I honestly have to say that by the 5th or 6th day of this product, I could not believe the difference in all the horses I started on Advanced Appetite. My barn has now been going on 2 months of this product and my horses love it. The horses are looking good, feeling great, and licking feed tubs clean. I would highly recommend this product if you haven't tried this on your horses. It's 100% safe, easy to use, and the horses love it. Robert Young, trainer and winner of over 850 races. I had a few horses who were picky eaters and not finishing their meals. I tried Advanced Appetite and soon all of my horses were eating everything up. As mentioned, this product is 100% all natural, no chemicals, no pharmaceutical, and it flat out works. Get your horse back to being themselves with Advanced Appetite. Visit us today at www.advancedappetite.ca.
Race 7 is in the books, and it is now time to draw for our 50-50 draw. So, do you want to... Thank you. Okay, the number is 1, 3, 2, 7, 5, 9. One more time. 1, 3, 2, 7, 5, 9. So if you have that winning ticket, go see them under the grandstand, and they will give you your prize, which is, I believe, $510 is the winning ticket for today. So thank you very much. And I just want to talk about the Canadian Attire contest as well. I want to say happy 89th birthday to Jim House, I believe. Is that Hunch? Hard to tell the writing. Happy 89th birthday to Jim. We have 74th birthday to Diane Courier, and happy anniversary to Brian and Jackie. Brian and Jackie of Belmore, you are the winner of the $100 Canadian Tire gift card as well. So happy birthday and happy anniversary to you all as well. We will see you all after the race 8.
With the call of the post, race 8. Pacers are parading onto the track. Number 1, Doc's Paparazzi. On my Dr. Andrew Roberts, trainer Blair Burgess, driver Tyler Borth. Number 2, Tough Son of a Beach, owned by Becky and Audrey Geisel. Becky Geisel, the trainer, the driver, Jason Ryan. Dark Moves 3, owned by Marty Kipfer. Johnny Panos trains, Travis Henry driving. There's a look at 5, Côte d'Azur, owned by Karen Olson Burgess, RAW Equine, James Walker, and Sterling Fisher, Blair Burgess training and driving. And there's 4, Royal Ship, owned by Colonel Schneider and Janet Vollmer, Cassidy Schneider training, driver Jonathan Drury. Field of 5, race 8, just a few minutes. Two minutes. Race 8 scoring is complete. Rail out 1 Docs Paparazzi, Tyler Borth. 4 to 5 favorite, Tough Son of a Beach, Jason Ryan. Then Dark Moves, Travis Henry. Royal Ship, Jonathan Drury. And Cote d'Azur, Blair Burgess. Compact field of 5, race 8. They go the mile for a purse of $5,000. It's post time. Eighth race, top of the stretch, and here they come. They're up and pacing. Ducks Paparazzi, Tough Son of a Beach, leaving out together. Dark Moves. It's going to take back, but into that top 3 to the first turn. Royal Ship will get away 4th, and Cote d'Azur is early in 5th. They're lined up in program order as they move to the opening quarter. In behind Tyler Borth with Ducks Paparazzi. Tough Son of a Beach has found himself a 2-hole ride. Dark Moves from 3rd. Royal Ship, Cote d'Azur, they're by the opening panel in 28 and 4/5. And Ducks Paparazzi will look to get a breather in the far turn. Tough Son of a Bitch in the 2-hole. Dark Moves from 3rd. Then Royal Ship and Cote d'Azur, they're off the turn over towards the half. Ducks Paparazzi. Tough Son of a Beach. Dark Moves first up. Outside, and he's coming with a rush for Travis Henry as they move by the half. Ducks Paparazzi. Dark Moves pushing the issue 59 and 3 to the half. Tough Son of a Beach in the pocket. Royal Ship into the hunt, 2nd over 4th. Cote d'Azur 5th. They straighten out down the backstretch. Ducks Paparazzi on the front end. Dark Moves 2nd. 3 wide. Royal Ship 4 high. Cote d'Azur. You could throw a towel over that group as they race by 3/4. 128 and 3. Blair Burgess, Cote d'Azur 8 to 1, and he's cleared to the front. Stablemate Ducks Paparazzi in 2nd. Battle along the inside. Tough Son of a Beach with Dark Moves. Top of the stretch, Cote d'Azur. Ducks Paparazzi, Tough Son of a Beach. Cote d'Azur outside still. Royal Ship, Tough Son of a Beach, but Cote d'Azur the best. Tough Son of a Beach 2nd. Ducks Paparazzi 3rd. 158 and 2. Race 8, 5, Cote d'Azur, the winner. 2 Tough Son of a Beach 2nd. 1 Ducks Paparazzi 3rd. 4 Royal Ship 4th. 5, 2, 1, 4. Back in front of us, race 8 winner number 5, Cote d'Azur, a 5-year-old gelded son of Sunshine Beach. Owned by Karen Olson Burgess, RAW Equine Incorporated, James Walker and Sterling Fisher, Blair Burgess, the winning trainer and driver. Cote d'Azur, first in 7. He paces the mile, 1:58 and 2. At the Mutuals, 1880, 1070, 420. Tough Son of a Beach, 410, 220. Doc's Paparazzi, 220. $2 Exactor, 51.70. $1 Triactor, 184.15. And a 20-cent Super, 153.45. Race 8, order of finish, Doc's Paparazzi 3rd, Tough Son of a Beach 2nd, Dark Moves 5th, Royal Ship 4th, Cote d'Azur the winner. 28 and 4, 59 and 3, 128 and 3, mile 158 and 2/5. 9th and final is up next, the Tender Pizza Trot, race 9, scratch of 1, Royal Revenge. Driver change on 6, Opus Faith to Travis Henry.
Welcome to PBJ Business Interiors. Take a look around and let us know if anything sparks your interest or gives you an idea of what your business is capable of. We partner with the industry's leading manufacturers such as Taco, Sit On It, Sasago, Hightower, and many more. Collaborate with one of our experienced members to create a custom solution fit for the unique way your business works today and tomorrow.
Well, we are 8 races through our 9 race card here this afternoon, and I just want to quickly mention the 3 people who have won the prizes for buying something from our student entrepreneurs. Alana Lance from Hanover won our TV, Vanessa Price won the 4-wheeler car, and Randy Corfield won the racetrack kids set. So make sure you go to our program booth and pick up those prizes if you were one of those 3 people. Also, I'd like to mention we are doing the Pick a Horse contest in this race. Our general manager, Steve Fitzsimmons, is standing out in front of the grandstand by the winner's circle if you want to go pick up an envelope for a chance to win a $50 gift certificate to the Match Eatery and Public House next door. All you have to do, the only stipulation is you have to use the gift certificate by next weekend. So that's all you have to do. But with one more race on our card, let's go over who we think. We do have a scratch of the 1 Royal Revenge.
I've gone with the number 3, Self-Important, back with Bruce Richardson, that I took in race 1 as well. I think this horse is going to be in a good spot from its post position. It's won 2 of its last, it's finished top 2 in its last 3 races. It's been making better times all the way around, and it looks like the horse to beat in this race.
I agree. He looks very good on paper. I question sometimes horses that have never visited our track before. I know he can obviously get around Grand River Raceway, which is very similar here. But, I sometimes question. I'm going with the 6, Opa's Faith. I sometimes have to go out a limb, and I mean, it's definitely been long shot day here, so you never know. I was second last week in this class in 202 and 2, and now we have Travis Henry in the bike for that, and I think he'll do really well here this afternoon, but we will see. Good luck with all of your wagering selections here in the 9th, and thank you for joining us here at Hanover Raceway.
Ninth race, Trotters with the call of the post, the Tender Pizza Mile, scratch of 1 Royal Revenge. There's 2 Don Corleone, owned by Levi Kipford, trainer Gary McDonald, driver Tyler Moore. Number 3, Self-Important, owned by Morley Bosworth and Bruce Richardson. Bruce Richardson trains and drives. Four has been delayed from the parade. There he is making his way to the track now. 4, Epic Thrill, owned by RAW Equine, James Walker and Karen Olson Burgess. Blair Burgess trainer, driver is Tyler Borth. City Lady, the 5, owned by Vicky White, Nelson White training, Ross Batten aboard. Opus Faith, the 6, owner trainer Bill Meggins, driver Travis Henry. And number 7, Glandcaster Hall, owned by Wendy Timpano, Seaspray Stables, and Frank Tucci and Dave Kennedy. Mike Timpano training, Jonathan Drury, the driver. Down to a field of 6, race 9 in just a few minutes. Once again, a reminder to everyone, there is no racing action next week due to the fair. No racing next week. Harness racing will return in 2 weeks' time, 2 weeks, Saturday afternoon at 1:30. 2 minutes. Starters called the Trotters for the ninth and final. 1 Royal Revenge Scratch, 2 Don Corleone, Tyler Moore, 3 Self-Important, Bruce Richardson. An Epic Thrill, Tyler Borth, City Lady, Ross Patton, Opus Faith, Travis Henry, and Glencaster Hall to the outside, Jonathan Drury. Field of 6 Trotters, 9th race, go for a purse of $4,700. It's post time. They're up and trotting. Opus Faith, Self-Important are leaving out in between them. Epic Thrill to that first turn. Self-Important, Bruce Richardson wants the lead. Epic Thrill will duck into the 2-hole from second, trotting third. That is Opus Faith. Glencaster Hall away to be fourth. Don Corleone fifth. And City Lady is the early trailer in sixth. There's single file lined up behind Self-Important and Bruce Richardson as he leads them by the opening quarter in 30 and 2/5. Epic Thrill looks at it second. Opus Faith continues third, then Glencaster Hall fourth. Back to Don Corleone and City Lady as they trot off the bottom turn. Self-Important, Philly is up front. Pocket sitter, that is Epic Thrill. Continuing to follow along third, Opus Faith. Likewise for Glencaster Hall in fourth. They're by the half-mile marker. Well-rated 102 and 3. 102 and 3 to the half for Self-Important. Epic Thrill second. Continuing third, Opus Faith, and having a peek to the outside, Glencaster Hall. Likewise from fourth, Don Corleone and City Lady towards 3/4. Self-Important with company now to the outside is Opus Faith. Epic Thrill right there third. Glencaster Hall fourth. 3/4, 133 and 3 to the far turn. It's Self-Important regaining a length advantage. Opus Faith second. From the pocket, Epic Thrill looks for room third. Glencaster Hall fourth. Don Corleone, City Lady may turn down the lane. Self-Important to close it out. Here comes Glencaster Hall, Opus Faith, but Self-Important, Bruce Richardson, the best, close for second between Opus Faith and on the inside, Epic Thrill, mile in 2:04. And the inquiry sign will go up. Judges will review the break right at the finish of 7 Glencaster Hall. Race 9, 3 Self-Important the winner, 4 Epic Thrill second, 6 Opus Faith third, 7 Glancaster Hall fourth, 3, 4, 6, 7 in the inquiry up concerning the 7 in the break right at the finish. Race 9 winner back in front of us. 3 Self-Important, 3-year-old filly by Resolve from Then Thou. Owned by Morley Bosomworth and Bruce Richardson. Bruce Richardson, the winning trainer and driver. Self-Important, the filly's third win in 11 outings. She trots the mile in 2:04 flat. Bookend victories, 2 for Bruce. He wins the first, he wins the last as trainer-driver with Self-Important here in the 9th. Ladies and gentlemen, in the 9th race inquiry concerning the break of 7 Glancaster Hall, he finished 4th, will be placed 5th for failure to continuously lose ground while off stride in the stretch. 7 Glancaster Hall, 4th placed 5th. Number 2, Don Corleone, therefore 5th placed 4th. So your new Superfecta order of finish, 3, 4, 6, 2. 3, 4, 6, 2. Mutual's 9th race, 3 Self-Important, 320, 210, 210. 4 Epic Thrill, 250, 210, 6 Opus Faith, 280. $2 Exactor, 460, $1 Try, 820, $1 Superfecta, $21, and $1 Pick 4. 4 out of 4, the Pick 4, $263.65. Here's the rundown of the 9th race. 1 Royal Revenge scratched, 2 Don Corleone, 5th, placed 4th. 3 Self-Important, the winner, 4 Epic Thrill, 2nd. 5 City Lady, 6th. 6 Opus Faith, 3rd. 7 Glancaster Hall, 4th, placed 5th. So top down with the placing, scratch 4-1, 2-6-3-5. Quarter 30 and 2, half 102 and 3, 3 quarters 133 and 3, and the mile 2:04. With our 9th race conclusion, that's our card of live racing action for this Saturday afternoon. One more time, a reminder, there is no racing next week due to the Hanover Bannock and Brand Ag Society Fall Fair being on, but in 2 weeks' time, we're back, 1:30 post time. On behalf of the management staff and the horsemen here at Hanover, I'm Rick Ryer. Thanks for joining us this afternoon, and please do drive safely on your way home. Good night.